Hey guys, my name is Naija and welcome back to my channel, Caffeinated Nooks. I'm excited. We have a book haul. I went to Barnes & Noble's with Ty. I got a whole bag full of books. I got so many books by Black authors because I'm not playing. This is my month. First of all, I always support books by Black authors. You guys already know. I'll pick up a book just because it has Black person on the cover. I don't give a damn. I am so excited. You guys know I haven't been book shopping in a while. I was trying to wait until February, and now that it is February, I am so super excited. So I'm gonna show you guys all the books that I got. We went to two different Barnes & Nobles. We went to one that was further away and then one that was a little bit closer. Not too much though, but closer than the one that was further away. One was a new one, and like the outside was looking kind of jinky and ghetto. I'm not even gonna lie, it wasn't looking like a real Barnes & Noble's the outside. But then we went inside and literally I fell in love. It was like a maze. It was gorgeous. It was like you getting lost in books, and I love that so much. And there was an author there. I don't know if we came towards the end of the signing, but no one was really there for the books. I don't even know what author it was. She was like a really older lady, but it was just gorgeous. So that might be my Barnes & Noble from now on, even though it's pretty far. But you know, the things we do for pretty bookstores, right? My face is a little oily because we were out since like 12. It is now like 6:30, but I have to come to you guys with the video because I'm so excited about the books. So let's get into it. A lot of these books, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I picked because of the cover, because you guys know I'm a cover whore. And when I go into bookstores, obviously I have like a general idea of the books that I want. But then I'm also like, I'm gonna leave space for books that are just out there, new books, pretty books. So yeah, first book. And a lot of these books are so pretty. The covers are so fucking gorgeous, okay? They're so gorgeous. First book is this book, and this is A Drop of Venom by Sajni Patel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this person's name right, but look at this cover. Look at it. And then the back. Y'all don't understand how in love with this cover I am. This, I think, was the last book I picked up in the second Barnes & Noble. I was like going through a bunch of books. I had a bunch of books in my hands, and I was like, actually, I'm gonna put some of these back. And as I put them back, I'm like, all right, so I'm actually gonna buy less books than I originally intended. And I'm looking like, cause my friend Ty was with me, and I'm looking still around with her, and then I see it, and I'm like, I have to get it. And I got it. Okay, so let me read the inside as I always do. It says, all monsters and heroes have beginnings. This is mine. 16-year-old Manisha is no stranger to monsters. She's been running from them for years. From beasts who roam the jungle to the king's army who force her people, the Naga, to scatter to the ends of the earth. You might think the kingdom's famed holy temples atop the floating mountains where Manisha is now a priestess would be safe, but you would be wrong. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name. 16-year-old Pratyush, I'm so sorry, you guys know how I am with names, is a famed slayer of monsters, one of the king's most prized warriors and a frequent visitor to the floating temples. For every monster the slayer kills, years are added to his life. You might think such a powerful warrior can do whatever he wants, but true power lies with the king. Tired after years of fighting, Pratyush wants nothing more than a peaceful, respectable life. When Pratyush and Manisha meet, each sees in the other the possibilities to chart a new path. Unfortunately, the kingdom's powerful have other plans. A temple visitor sexually assaults Manisha and pushes her off the mountain into the pits of vipers. A month later, the king sends Pratyush off to kill one last monster, a powerful Nagin who has been turning men into stone, before he'll consider granting the slayer his freedom. Except Manisha doesn't die. Despite the hundreds of snake bites covering her body and the venom running through her veins, she rises from the pits more powerful than ever, with heightened senses, armor-like skin, and blood that can turn people into stone. And Pratyush doesn't know it, but the monster he's been sent to kill is none other than the girl he wants to marry. Ooh, guys, cover, and then I saw the map. I opened it to read it, and then I saw the map. Next, we have, this is Last Kanto of the Dead, an Outlaw Saints novel. Look at this cover. It says Healer, Destroyer, Creator. Mateo Matisse and Chila Hidalgo, I know someone with that last name, are not just two teenagers in love. They're powerful gods in human form, powerful enough to have saved their Brooklyn diaspora community from the wrath of an ancient enemy and to have raised their once sunken native island of San Madrigal from the Caribbean Sea. But soon they discover that their problems are far from over. Once on San Madrigal, two creature armies are battling for control of the island. And on the streets of Brooklyn, a once tight-knit community is divided with two sides at each other's throats. But worst of all, a heartbreaking prophecy rips these two lovers apart, sending Mateo back to the city where cops are now patrolling the streets and keeping Sheila tethered to the island where chaos and death lurk around each corner. Healer, destroyer, creator, as gods their powers know no limits. But as teenagers, separated, desperate, and grieving, what will become of them? And what will become of their people? Ooh, this is a series, I think. I'm gonna have to get the first book before I read that. Next book, oh my god, when I show you guys this cover, you guys are gonna have a heart attack because I had a heart attack when I saw this. My breath was really taken away. And this is Sarah by S.J. Jones. There's no other reason besides the cover that I got this. It has a map in it. Magic flickers, love flames, chaos reigns. They say that when the world is out of balance, the guardians of dawn are reborn. Jin Zara's life was already full of appeasing her stepmother's cruel whims, looking after her blind younger sister, and keeping her magic a secret from those who would kill her for it. But when a mysterious plague starts transforming magicians into monsters, Zara joins a secret magical liberation society called the Guardians of Dawn, and her life becomes intertwined with an easily flustered young man named Han who has secrets of his own. Magicians go missing, abominations emerge, and Zara's powers are growing beyond her control. A demon has awakened in the morning realms, and Zara must find the elemental warrior within before the balance between order and chaos are lost forever. Next book I got is one I'm really excited about, Infinity Alchemist. And this is by Kaysen Calendar, another book that I got because of the cover. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. And then when I opened it to read the summary, because I don't even read summaries, but Ty was like, read the summaries at least before you buy these books. Also note that my baby is still under the cover, sleeping. He's living his best life. When I opened the book to read the cover, because Ty was making me read the cover, you guys see how beautiful this is? You guys see how beautiful this is? For Ashwood, practicing alchemy is a crime. Only an elite few are permitted to study the science of magic. So when Ash is rejected by the Lancaster College of Alchemic Science, he takes a job as the school's groundskeeper instead, forced to learn alchemy in secret. When he's discovered by the condescending and brilliant apprentice, Ramsay Thorne, Ash is sure he's about to be arrested. But instead of calling the authorities, Ramsay surprises Ash by making him an offer. Ramsay will keep Ash's secret if he helps her find the legendary Book of Source, a sacred text that gives its reader extraordinary power. As Ash and Ramsay work together and their feelings for each other grow, Ash discovers their mission is more dangerous than he imagined, pitting them against influential and powerful alchemists, Ash's estranged father included. Ash's journey takes him through the cities and wilds of New Angela, forcing him to discover his own definition of true power and how far he and other alchemists will go to seize it. Next book is A Study in Drowning. I saw this at Barnes & Noble's last time I went and I was like, I'm gonna get it next time. And so here we go. And this is by Ava Reed. The next book is The Black Queen. Me and Ty got this together. I'm super excited to read it. This is The Black Queen by Jumada Emil. The crown is heavy in Lovett, Mississippi. Nova Albright, the first black homecoming queen at Lovett High, is dead. Murdered the night of her coronation, her body was found the next morning in the old slave cemetery she spent her weekends revitalizing. Tinsley MacArthur was supposed to be queen. Not only is she beautiful, wealthy, and white, it's her legacy. Her grandmother, her mother, and even her sister wore the crown before her. Everyone in Lovett knows that Tinsley would do anything to carry on the MacArthur tradition. No one is more certain of that than Duchess Simmons, Nova's best friend. Duchess is convinced that Tinsley killed Nova, and she's determined to prove Tinsley's guilt. Only to do that, she'll have to get close to her, and Tinsley has an agenda too. Everyone loves Nova, and sometimes love is exactly what gets you killed. Next book is a book that one of you recommended to me. It's a whole series, but I only got the first book because they only had the first book in Barnes & Noble. Like all the other ones were gone. I guess people were buying them. This is Tristan Strong by Kwame Mbalia. They said if I like Percy Jackson, I'm gonna like this book. 7th grader Tristan Strong feels anything nothing but strong ever since he failed to save his best friend when they were in a bus accident together. All he has left of Eddie is a journal his friend wrote stories in. Tristan is dreading the month he's going to spend on his grandparents' farm in Alabama, where he's being sent to heal from the tragedy. On his first night there, a sticky creature shows up in his bedroom and steals Eddie's journal. Tristan chases it, is that a doll, through the forest, and a tug of war ensues by his grandparents' mysterious and off-limits bottle tree. In a last attempt to wrestle the journal out of the creature's hand, Tristan punches the tree, accidentally ripping open a chasm into mid-pass, a volatile place with a burning sea, haunted bone ships, and iron monsters that are hunting the inhabitants of this strange road. But Tristan finds himself in the middle of a battle that has left Black American gods, John Henry and Brer Rabbit, exhausted. In order to get back home, Tristan and these new allies will need to entice the god, the Weaver, to come out of hiding and seal the hole in the sky. But bartering with the trickster, Ananisi, always comes at a price. Can Tristan save the world before he loses more of the things he loves? Next book is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. I've heard about this book all over TikTok and on a few booktube channels, and so I got it, and me and Ty got this because we're gonna read it, buddy read it together, though I'll probably finish it before she does because Ty is a slow reader and she is currently in the midst of reading all of Rick Riordan's books. Pay close attention and you might solve this. On Monday afternoon, 5 students at Bayview High walk into detention. Bronwyn, the brain, is Yale-bound and never breaks a rule. Addie, the beauty, is the picture-perfect homecoming princess. Nate, the criminal, is already on probation for dealing. Cooper, the athlete, is the all-star baseball pitcher. And Simon, the outcast, is the creator of Bayview High's notorious gossip app. Only Simon never makes it out of that classroom. By the end of detention, Simon is dead, and according to investigators, his death isn't an accident. On Monday, he died, but on Tuesday, he planned to post juicy reveals about all 4 of his high-profile classmates, which makes all 4 of them suspects in his murder. Or are they just the perfect patsies for a killer who's still on the loose? Everyone has secrets, right? But what really matters is how far you would go to protect them. The next book is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Everybody's talking about The Cruel Prince. Sharpen your blade, harden your heart. Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she and her 2 sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous High Court of Fairy. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more than to belong there. But many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Carden, the youngest and wickedest son of the High King. To win a place in the court, Jude must defy him and face consequences. I had to get this. This has been on my list to buy for a long time, but I didn't get it just because there were other books on my list. But now I have it. Next book is another recommendation from one of my subscribers, and the book is Cinderella is Dead by Kaylin Bayron. It's been 200 years since Cinderella found her prince, but the fairy tale is over. Now teen girls are required to appear at the annual ball, where they are selected as wives by the men of the kingdom. Any girl without a suitable match is forfeit. 16-year-old Sophia would much rather marry Aaron, her childhood best friend, than parade in front of suitors. At the ball, Sophia makes the desperate decision to flee and finds herself hiding in Cinderella's mausoleum. There she meets Constance, the last known descendant of Cinderella, and her stepsisters. Together they vow to bring down the kingdom once and for all, and in the process they learn that there's more to Cinderella's story than they ever knew. I got this book. I know Lark, a lot of people have been talking about it and a lot of people have opinions on it, obviously, but I wanted to read it because why not? I was planning to order it when it first came out, but then I had other books that I ordered and I think I was like in a reading slump and it was a whole lot, but I got it finally. And this is Lark by Alex Astor. Welcome to the Centennial. Every 100 years, the island of Lark appears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realm, one ruler must die. To survive, Isla Crown must lie, cheat, betray, even as love complicates everything. And then I have Humpy, Beast of Prey, and this is by Ayana Gray. Me and Ty saw it. The hardcover was actually, I think it was prettier, but you guys know how I feel about hardcovers. Me and hardcovers got a little bit of beef. Just a little bit. Lucosa? I don't know. Was once a city of magic and splendor, but now magic is no more than a myth. Until one night when Kofi, an indentured beastkeeper at the infamous night zoo, unexpectedly unleashes a dangerous, untamed power that has been secretly brewing within her for years. She sets into motion a chilling sequence of events that not only upends her whole world, but also links her to a complicated stranger with secrets of his own. As a warrior in training for the elite son of the Six, Ikon's task is to stop Kofi in her attempt to flee the night zoo. Instead, she saves him from the Shitani, the monster that has plagued Lycosa for nearly a century and stalks Ikon's nightmares. Each with their own hidden agenda, the two strike a tentative bargain and team up to capture the Shitani as a hoped-for solution to their dire circumstances. But to do so, they must enter the greater jungle, a world steeped in the wild, frightening magic and untold danger. And once the hunt begins, it quickly becomes unclear whether they are the hunters or the hunted. That's all the books that I have, guys. I was gonna get more. I got 12 books, okay? I know that some people be getting 50 plus. I don't got funds. Maybe one day, but not on this day. Guys, literally, new books make me the happiest person in the world. When I got at a place, I was like, I'm not even mad I spent so much money. I'm just happy I have new books. So hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it. I love doing hauls. I love doing videos. You know what's crazy? My baby slept through this whole video. Nala doesn't sleep through anything. He comes to my room and he jumps around like it's a jungle gym. He be jumping on my clothing rack. He be jumping on my desk. He be jumping all up on my chair. I'm laying down. He trying to lay on my head. This baby is a monster, okay? So the fact that he slept throughout this whole time, plus more because my camera died in between multiple times and I was like cleaning my room and moving stuff around and he doesn't like noise. The fact that he slept shows me that my baby is tired. Do y'all watch how animals and see if they breathing, or it's just me? Because I be watching him to see if his chest is rising and falling. If you guys did enjoy the video, please let me know. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that little notification so you get notifications of when I upload and you get to see more of me and more of my videos. Also, if you've read any of these books, let me know your feelings and your thoughts and opinions. Let me know down in the comment section down below, and let me know any of your recommendations for new books down in the comment section down below, especially by Black authors. Y'all know how I feel. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.